Okay. Hello, Evergreen Kingdom, and welcome to the inaugural non-test King Cockroach stream. The Evergreen Kingdom is proud to present the official premiere stream of King Cockroach's new Twitch channel. It's starting now. We're here. All right, we had some technical difficulties. How's everyone doing out there? Well, what can I say? There's a lot of wires. There's a lot of microphones. There's a lot of moving parts. My belief is that all interns should be unpaid and doing more work than they're capable of. That's the way they learn. Unfortunately, what happens, and I don't know what the fix is they get overwhelmed with all the work. You got them running the social media, you got them running the wires, you got them getting your food and drink for you, you got them booking the guests, and they're exhausted, they're not sleeping. I'm sending them voice texts at 4 a.m. being like, hey, just had this thought about the game. Maybe we could play it in 3D. Figure that out. So here we are. We figured it out. We don't have 3D today. Sorry to disappoint. But I am glad you're here for this mandatory viewing for all citizens. Please, out there, comment with your favorite emoji to register your attendance. And we will make sure that you stay alive for being here. Of course, we don't kill you for not being here, but it's an option. I'm looking at the chat here. We got Sell You Ho. Hello, old slobs, and thank you, bus driver. Let's all thank the bus driver. We thank the bus driver in Fortnite, but we also thank the bus driver in life. My Melissa says, hey, my Melissa. Hey. Arsenal Roy 2K says, woohoo! All right, thank you, Arsenal Roy. Unspeakable Automatica says, sounds good. Please, I would say every 3 minutes, if we're sounding good in the chat, just say sounds good. That helps for me. And don't say anything if it sounds bad. If you're not saying anything, I'm assuming the sound isn't working. So let me know if it sounds bad. Good. How does one become an intern for Big Grande? I don't know what that means. That's just the word big in two different languages. So I don't know how you would get an internship for Big. I'm seeing some good emojis out there. Look, I'm happy to be here. We have structured the show. I've done research on what makes Twitch streams work. And now we're here for Indie Animation Day. I think this is going to be a perfect stream as far as it's going to be funny, it's going to be informative, it's going to be educational, you're going to learn from it, it's going to give you good information. A little thing I'm experiencing right now is I'm hearing my voice on like a quarter-second delay. My intern said it would be an issue. I would say it would be fine. And now I'm feeling absolutely mad. I'm feeling like I'm going insane. So I wish my intern had insisted on not doing the thing where I could hear myself. But it's like every time I talk, some annoying person is repeating after me almost a half second after. Korean Stallion wants to know everyone's favorite war crime. Let us know out there. Let's keep it to, video game war crimes. Mean Mr. H, all the day ones, thank the bus driver. Yeah, all my day ones out there, happy you're there. Arsenal Roy says, Indie animation is great. Did they get Harrison Ford for the voice of Indy? Unfortunately, it's Shia LaBeouf voicing Indie animation. We're all glad that he's getting a second, third, and fourth chance out there. So big ups to Shia. This is why you never pay an intern for Mr. Charlie Todasso. I've got a couple people on Olive in Burbank who would want to argue with you about that. Just off of Olive, under the bridge. I won't say specifically who. But anyway, I am excited here. We're going to have a guest come on from the world of our game. We're going to chat with you all. We're going to learn a little bit. And soon enough, I'm going to be invading a new kingdom. That's the plan. But before we get into that, I'd like to get into Kingdom announcements. So throw them up on the teleprompter there. And let me just make sure I can read them. All right. Today is hashtag Indie Animation Day. Thank you to the Sunflower Club for putting on this event. And hello to all my fellow indie animated characters and created out there's. Audio's still good from Korean Stallion. Thank you for the update. Every 3 minutes, folks. I appreciate you. Next announcement. After months of cleaning from an ill-timed cart race, Cantaloupe Mall is now reopened. Cantaloupe Mall offers customers a convenient retail experience with amenities such as the Pupilings Play Area, Junk Food Court, and KC's Arcade, where I hold all the high scores, or else. Located in the heart of the Evergreen Kingdom, just minutes from Rainbow Road, swing by and satisfy day-to-day shopping needs from renowned retailers including KC Penney's, Bugs & Noble, and Dick's Sprouting Goods. I just want to do a shout-out out there to the graffiti cleaners at Dick's. Every morning there's new graffiti on there, and I appreciate what you do to keep the filth to a minimum. Moving on to the next announcement. This is an important one. To the owner of the freaky-looking ice cream truck with flaming cloud head on top, spikes on the front, landmines on the back, and miniguns on the side, you are illegally parked in a warp zone. Please move your vehicle because nobody is brave enough to give you a ticket. On a more serious note, I'd like to apologize for the behavior of my minions, the Pupilings, on their recent field trip to the Evergreen Kingdom's Children's Museum. Please understand that biting is how my minions show appreciation, and also fear, hunger, excitement, boredom, and most other emotions. In the future, I promise to feed them before we leave the castle. If you or a loved one was bitten at the Evergreen Children's Museum, please show the bite and get a free scoop of ice cream on any third Wednesday. Last but not least, if you haven't already, come on, please follow the channel and get active in the chat to help me achieve Twitch affiliate status so we can have nice things. That's Twitch affiliate. I'm going to take that again. So intern, go back, cut the part where I made a mistake. I never do that. Last but not least, if you haven't already, please follow the channel and get active in the chat to help me achieve Twitch affiliate status. So let's go ahead and we're going to go back on that one. Just cut that, no mistake there. Anybody out here who heard that? No, you didn't. Least but not last, if you haven't already, please follow the... All right. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I just don't understand what it means. Twitch affiliate status, I don't understand what it means. So it's hard to read. All right. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll just do it live. Don't edit it, we'll do it live. Last but not least, if you haven't already, please follow the channel and get active in the chat to help me achieve Twitch affiliate status so we have nice things like custom emotes, channel points, hype trains, and charity streams. I don't know what any of that means, but my intern said to say it. Go back in there, Mr. Intern, and just trim that up. Make my words sound normal. Thank you so much. Everybody, we're so happy you're here. If you're like me, you're excited to spend a Sunday with friends. You know what I mean? We've had a long week. This is the Lord's Day where we watch people play video games and we become e-friends with them. I'm looking at the chat here. Yes, thank you, Celluho. We understand that they're just trying to teach us their customs. Bites are okay by me. More people need Celluho's attitude. If you get bitten, why not think of what motivated the bite? How can I learn from their culture if they bite me? Are we playing Italian today? Yeah, my intern answered that question. No more Italian. I got sued by the country of Italy for that last one for mangling their language and broad stereotypes, which for me, if they're going to sue anyone for broad stereotypes, that should be a self-sue. No offense to the Italians. Korean Stallion, audio is great. Thank you. Got that 3-minute timer going. I do appreciate that. That is very helpful for me, Korean Stallion. Please stay through the whole stream. If you're going to leave, let everyone know so someone can take over your role. All right. I'm excited to play the game. I've figured out in our test streams what works and what doesn't. And to me, this game is the absolute piece de resistance of what works. Today's game. The best party game ever just got better. New board, new maps, new mini games, new action, and new surprises means a whole new batch of fun. Get ready to unleash your best hip drops, hammer swings, and high-flying hijinks for another round of frenzied multiplayer action. That's right, folks. Today's game is Mario Party 2. And as we all know, the sequels are always better. Wow, Mario Party 2. Now, this is a fun game to play with friends. It's an even more fun game to play alone because it's a party. And what's a better way to party than by yourself? I am right here in here. I need your help with these games. First, we've got, and again, if I am flying by the seat of my pants, I literally can't think because every time I talk, I am hearing myself talk. So you're getting a very fun version of me. It is pure id. There's nothing protecting my words here. So please don't clip and cancel me. I'm not responsible for anything I say. If I beat up Mario and Luigi, am I going to get sued by Italy again? That's a great question. You know, the Italians out there are very litigious, so you never know what they're going to sue you for. Now I'm fighting Italians in the game. Maybe I'll have to be an Italian, just so I'm showing my solidarity. No offense. Right. Hello, greetings, and welcome to Mario Land. Thank you, Toad. I love the bow tie and the diaper. What I like about Toad, he's not afraid to keep the diaper on. You know what I mean? He's hosting the game. He doesn't get bathroom breaks. It's a lot like my intern. So, Celluho wants to know if my subjects can be promoted to friends, so more party players. Maybe in the future, Celluho. Maybe in the future. I've got to make sure on these streams that you're all trustworthy as friends. Okay. Please choose your destination. Hey, where should we go out there? I agree. Diaper is a brave choice. So, we've got Pirate Land, difficulty 1 star. Western Land. It's probably like Westworld where you get to do it with the robots. We've got Space Land, difficulty 2 stars. Okay. I don't know how high the star difficulty goes. Korean Stallion wants to know who's thickest. We'll get there, Korean Stallion. For those of you new to the stream, every game we play, we see who the most caked up character is, and then we pick that one. Mystery Land, difficulty 2 stars. Become archaeologists in search of answers to the mysterious artifacts. And then Ghost Land, I'm guessing, is what this is called. Horror Land! Become wizards and venture through the haunted forest, difficulty 3 stars. And is that all of them? Rules Land. Learn the rules of... Sucks. We won't be going to Rules Land ever. We get the rules. This is easy. This is a good first stop my ass. You know me. I don't need to learn anything in the game. I can jump right in and know my way around. So what do we think? Let's go difficulty level. I think 3 stars, right? I'm not scared of Horrorland. I know there's some people out there who think I might be, but it's not scared of me. So I might roll there, unless anyone has a strong opinion out there. Hey, chat. Let me know if you got a strong opinion out there. My intern said I have to say chat a lot more. Celluho wants to see Horrorland. Oh, it is the season to see spooky stuff. February. What could be scarier than Valentine's Day? Not to mention, no more football. No baseball yet. It's the All-Star break, so no basketball to watch. What do I do with my brain? Uh-oh. Rachel Kelly is a little too scared of Horrorland. Korean Stallion loving the audio. Thank you, Korean Stallion. You are... this is a gold star for you today. Rules Land is too scary. I agree, Mr. H. Let's go to Horrorland. Let's dip right in. I like it. I'm going to overrule anyone who's too scared. You have your intrepid king to protect you. Now, I'm going to just ease my way in. I'm going to play a little bit. Our guest is waiting in the wings. He's in the bathroom right now. So when he's out of the bathroom, we're going to introduce him. Not to blow up his spot. He's been in there about 18 minutes. And it's one of those things where I was like, should we wait to bring him out? If we wait too long, everyone knows what he's doing in there. And that's a... I blame technical difficulties. Essentially, the stream was late because he's been in the bathroom. And so he did roll in, big cup of black coffee. And he said, this is my fourth of the day. So I think we know what he's doing there. First, we have to choose game setting. I have to say this. This is the first thing I've learned as a streamer. Why is every game so slow to start? This is why Fortnite rules. They don't explain anything to you. They just jump you in. 1 player and 3 computer characters. Oh, look at these little robots. And I'm a squid. Okay, here we go. Choose the character the player will use. Now, this is a trick for, because this is a Nintendo 64. They couldn't animate Cake at the time. So we don't really know how caked up everybody is because the bit are too square. So we just have to decide from their headshots who is the most caked up here. Let me get your votes. We got Mario, thumbs up. Luigi's pointing to his hat like, hey, I got the same hat as my brother, but it's green. Princess, who they did not give a pose at all, or her 2 hands up, I can't tell. Oh yeah, she's kind of praying for lightning, it looks like. Donkey Kong, ah! Ah! Not that scary, but Donkey Kong with kind of a... went over him. Korean Stallion, Cake bad, but audio is great, thank you. Number 1 is what Wario is saying. Great. And Yoshi, nasty boy with the tongue out. Soyoho thinks Wario is caked up and smells like garlic. My intern, it says DK is famous for his cake. All right. Korean Stallion says Donkey Kong. I think it's probably between Wario and Donkey Kong. Nice spelling. My intern fucked up the way you spell peach. Hey, just slow down, okay? That's Ina Gardam. I feel like I know who that is. DK's better dressed. Yeah, he's kind of fancy with the tie. I think DK's the cake king tonight. I'm gonna say he's caked up. Oh yeah, we chose wisely. Look at my man. Oh yeah. Okay, choose 3 characters the computer will control. Who do we want to play against? Obviously, we want Peach in there. She's got the big dress on. No cake idea there. Let's get Wario in here. I don't want to spoil our guest, but we love Wario in here. Oh, it's saying little things here. Formidable duelist, unmatched strength and wits. I could match your wits. You and me beat the geeks. Anytime, any place. You, me, TV Geek, Paul Goebel. I'll take you down. Mario loves mushrooms, runs like the Dickens, bleep. Our hero. Yeah, I guess he's our hero. I guess we gotta have either Mario or Luigi, right? One of the Italians? Or do we want Yoshi's little tongue? Let's do Mangione. He's kind of in the zeitgeist right now. Difficulty. What's everyone's faith in me here? Easy, normal, hard? I'm thinking... I think all the same, because we don't want to do settings all day. I think I can do hard. I think that's easy for me. I think I can play any game on hard. So, yeah, I'm the best. It'll be easy. Thank you, Selyuho. Am I pronouncing your name right, Selyuho? I don't want to be calling you a hoe. I think we talked about this once before. So just, to make sure we're all good there. I hate when people mispronounce my name. So, All right. 20. Is that how many minutes it'll take? 20 minutes? Why are there 3 hands on this clock? Oh, 4-dimensional. Seconds, minutes, and the 4th dimension. Yeah, of course we want bonus stars. That helps you catch up if you're getting your ass kicked. All right. It's like silly uh-oh. Silly uh-oh. Celia O. That didn't... But phonetic. Celia O. India Rub. Hard to pronounce Boss Bug KC. Well, you pronounced it wrong in your spelling. India Rub, you idiot. No offense, but you're an idiot. All right, we're in Horrorland. We'll get shot out of the tube. Oh, I didn't know Wario dressed like a wizard. Everybody's hiding their cake except Donkey Kong. You notice that? We picked right. This is Horrorland. In this haunted forest, witches apostrophe cottages line the paths, and ghosts gather after nightfall. Oh, I think we're gonna live deliciously. Wield the magic of truth and justice when venturing through the forest. I'll wield whatever sword I want. Your objective this time. Ah! Defeat Wizard Bowser. Okay, easy. Wizard Bowser and I roomed together in college. This guy, I mean, it's the same as how the guy who wrote Chernobyl lived with Ted Cruz in college. And I'm the Chernobyl writer, and Wizard Bowser's Ted Cruz, if you know what I mean. All right. Defeat Bowser to become the superstar of Horrorland. I defeat him all the time. In college, he beat me at a lot of games. But he was cheating. I found out a lot of time he would be playing with friends and my controller was just unplugged. So I wasn't really losing. It was the computer. And I knew it. I knew they had unplugged it. Before the adventure begins, we must determine turn order. And here go the bats. Oh! All right. So I got a 10 for Luigi. 7. Lucky number 11. Luigi is first. Al Gore to my Tommy Lee Jones. That's right. I forgot they lived together, India Rub. What was that? They both kind of have similar voices. Kind of that slow talk. That Tommy Lee Jones monologue from the end of No Country for Old Men was about Al Gore. The father in his dream with the lantern is Al Gore lighting the way about climate change. Yeah. What was me and Bowser's majors in college from Arsenal Roy 2K? Clowning. We both did clowning with the great Eric Trules, clown mayor of San Francisco. Celia Ho. Sorry, I really. You said how to pronounce it. Now I'm being rude, but I just can't look back. Wizard Bowser studies which school of magic? Oh. Practical magic? Slow talking, either southern accent, India Rub. I see. Okay, anyway, Luigi is first. DK is second. Whoa, I've got a cat meowing in here. Can everyone hear the cat's meow? Let me know in the chat. Silly Ho is perfectly acceptable. All right, thank you, Silly Ho. Wow! This is incredible. Just a cat walking around. Well, I'm in the litter box, by the way, just so you know. I'm playing from the litter box here. It's where the best Wi-Fi is. You heard Bowser's actually a nice guy? Oh, Korean Stallion. The stories I could tell. The stories I could tell. And lastly, a pheasant. I give you each 10 coins. Please use them wisely. Very communist. We didn't earn these coins. We're all starting with the same amount. And I hope that the ones we earn, we get to keep. I hope that they don't spread the wealth if it's not earned. You know what I mean? Acoustics great in the litter box. Thank you, Silly Ho. All right. Let us show you where the first star is located. Okay. There. Thank you, Toad. Everyone's a wizard here. Very magical. Is this a theme in all the Mario parties? By the way, Baby Bowser's... Oh, Bowser had a baby! I did not didn't get the Christmas card. Okay, that's good for him. We're trying. By the way, me and Queen Conifer are trying. There's a little issue where the situation that comes out of me is not viable right now. So we're working on it, and it's fine. But we both want kids. We're both excited about it. Earnest Citizen says, hey, folks. Hi, Earnest Citizen. All right, Baby Bowser may take coins away from me. Wow, like father, like son. Wow. No surprise. You can make fun of babies if you hate their dad, by the way, because they're going to become a dick like their dad. All right, so first roll for Luigi. Got 3 coins. Here's the thing. I was going to play the game a little and then bring our guests on. I'm ready for the guest. I think he can help me in the game. I think we've done all the big decisions. And I think you're all going to be excited to meet him because he is deeply connected to this world. So today's guest, folks, please give us a round of applause in the chat. He needs no introduction. He's everyone's favorite purple and yellow wearing, mustache twirling, bad boy of the Mario franchise. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Wahtoad. Wow, Wahtoad. How you doing?
Oh, I am clean. I'm clear. I spent 27 minutes in the bathroom, and my colon is spotless.
Okay, spotless. Okay, so there was some sort of cleaning happening in the colon.
Oh, yeah, well, I just gotta kind of flush it all out before you hop on.
Great. Well, I appreciate you coming on the pod or the stream cleaned out. And I would prefer that from our audience. Let's all clean out before these so that we're all coming from the same place and are emotionally able to relate. Now, Wahtoad, everyone's excited to have you here. We're told your audio is sounding great. Korean
Incredible.
Stallion already has a question for you in the chat. Does Wahtoad use bidets? It's a great question, Wahtoad.
Korean Stallion, I really appreciate the question because, most people don't ask me about my bidet use, and I do use a bidet. The difference between me and the old regular Toad is I don't wear a fucking diaper, okay? And I always use a bidet. And
Good
regular
for you.
Toad?
Go ahead.
Well, regular Toad uses dry-ass toilet paper.
And just to clarify, is ass your mean descriptor of the toilet paper, or is there a brand of toilet paper for dry asses, like chapped lips?
No, it's the latter. It's for dry asses. It's chapped butt lips, yeah.
Go ahead, excuse me.
No, it didn't really take off, so, if we could use the opportunity to promote it, maybe it is a product that I do sell on my site. Dryass.dry.
You got the dot dry. That's good. Because they give you all these dot whatevers now. A lot of people still cheap out for com. Dryass.dry. So this is dry toilet paper, or toilet paper for dry asses. So it's like those tissues for your nose where if you're going to keep blowing your nose, it's going to get red. So you want aloe. This is for someone who's wiping a lot on the dry.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of people don't favor the dry ass community, and I'm not saying I got a dry ass, I got a wet as hell ass because I'm always bideting it, but, I'll be honest, I had to start this business because I've been a part of every one of these Mario franchise games, and I always get cut out, and I'm not getting the residuals from them, so I had to kind of start a side hustle.
Oh my God. You're not in these games at all?
I mean, you can see my fingerprints all over them, there used to be Dry Ass No Diaper Land is one of the words, but they cut that one out and replaced it with fucking Rules Land.
So I wouldn't take that personally, because Dry Ass No Diaper Land is a good idea for a family game. I think they just thought people would need rules, so I wouldn't take that personally.
Thanks, oh, thank you, my king. That is why you're my king, Cockroach.
Oh my, I love you, Wahtoad, baby. Now, I'm going to get into the game because I'm still getting used to this format, but I do realize I love chatting. But when we get into the chat, people are just watching a screen with nothing happening. So I am going to get into the game as we get to know about each other. Do you have any tips? I'm going to do my first jump to the dice block. Do you have any tips on how to get a high good number here?
Yeah, I just pray. So I just, you say whatever prayer and your kind of background. I tried to work that into the rules. They cut that out, but as a developer of the game, as somebody who had a lot of work on the game, I want you to pray out loud and then jump, and then you'll get the highest number.
Okay. So the two things so far that you push hard for the game is dry ass toilet paper land and praying before every move of the game out loud.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are two of my many interesting personality quirks.
You know what, Wahtoad? I love it because Toad is an atheist. So I love that you bring in, they call you Evil Toad, which I think is unfair just because you like to force people to pray.
What? Who's calling me Evil Toad?
Oh, well, you just got the mustache.
Oh, no.
Your name is literally based on the other one's name, but Wah, which I guess it might be evil in the language of the original game. I don't know. But I am going to pray. Let's hit this dice block. So, dear Lord King Cockroach, you rule all, you decide all. Please guide King Kong and his nice little hat to roll a 10. And an 8. Okay, so my prayers were basic. Deposit 5 coins.
Yeah.
What's the rate on this? What's the...
Exchange rate is bad in Spooky Land, Horror Land.
Oh my... So the dollar's not doing well in Horror Land?
The dollar's doing terribly. Coin is doing terribly.
I gotta go left or right here. Let's look at the map. This is my favorite part of the game, is looking at the map. Because you really get a sense of the space. Folks in the chat, left or right, I truly can't tell where the star is. There's Evil Ugly Bowser. Where's the star? What the hell?
I suggested a feature where if you said out loud, "Where's the star?" it would tell you where the star was immediately, but they had kind of kiboshed that one too.
That'd be incredible. That's not the best idea. I do like the prayer and I like toilet. Item shop. It's nice of you to drop in, but you don't have enough money. It's because the government took it from me on the way here. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Oh, India Rub said right if we're being evil, but we went left. All right, here's Peach's roll. So now while everyone's going, Wahtoad, I'm going to be honest with you. I was excited because I thought you had more control of this world, and I'm trying to research it. But it sounds like you have worked in this world a lot.
Oh, yeah. I've been there since the start. I was there since Nintendo was a, playing card company.
Is that how Nintendo started?
Yeah, we started with, before video games, I was kind of honestly where I was born. I was born on a playing card.
Wow. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
know how that works anyway.
No, I got shocked because I saw Princess Peach already got a star, and I'm having my money taken away from me, and they're giving her a star. Now, I don't want to start saying stuff, but I noticed that because I'm a king, I'm getting treated a little worse. And I just think we should all be treated as equal. King, princess, wherever we are in the hierarchy of the world, we should be treated equal. Don't you agree?
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. My suggestion for the game is, as a WA, part of the WA community, is that, the richer should be treated better than the less fortunate.
Yes. That's right. We shouldn't be treated equal. I should be treated better. And I'm glad to have someone like-minded. I don't know why everyone that agrees with me has a mustache and eyebrows like you. Everyone that agrees with me looks angry all the time. But the people who like money have a face. You know what I mean? I don't know. The Wamunity, as we're saying in the chat. Thank boy.
Thank you.
Now, Wahtoad, I'm going to put you on hold for a second. We're on Totem Pole Pound. Sounds like my social life. But anywho, it's a race to see who will be the first to use hip drops to pound the Totem Bros into the ground. Any advice on this?
Yeah, you gotta really juice those hips, buddy. Describe to us how you would use your hips in the bedroom, and then you'll probably do a good job while you're doing it. Across a line? Hello?
Check, check, check. Okay, I'm back.
God.
Wahtoad, I unplugged myself. And that's not a euphemism. Korean Stallion. Could have used a mic check there. Audio bad. There you are. Thank you, Korean Stallion. We're back. We appreciate it. People with good style agree with you. It's a huge compliment. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Wahtoad, what were you saying when my mic check went out?
I was suggesting that you kind of describe to the audience, how you'd use your hips in the bedroom and adapt that to your strategy in this totem pole pound.
Okay, so the way I use my hips in the bedroom, well, I think the ladies know what's going on in there. It's a counterclockwise, circular, and you wind up when you go back, and then you kind of go forward, and you have to be going slow enough because I don't want to get too descriptive. Let's just show you in the game.
Yeah, just do that in this game.
Okay, thank you, Wahtoad. So hip drop the totem pole, bros, the same way you would do the bedroom. Oh, I don't want to practice. Let me just do it. I don't need to practice anything. Yeah, quit. All right. Oh, I push practice. That's why.
Yeah, I pushed to eliminate the practice. I feel like throw people into it. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, my remote is shaking here. It's scaring me. I feel like I'm really in the game. A-Z hip drop. So I'm dropping. I'm bigger for that guy. Why isn't this going further than everyone else? Oh, I gotta drop him higher. All right, here we go. Come on, everybody, thrust with me. Thrust it home.
Use them. Use those hips.
Oh, rigged. Okay. So we know what's happening. It's actually good to start the game and know what's happening, which is that it's being rigged against the most powerful people. That's fine. Now I'm going to get back into Wahtoad. I want to talk a little about the Wah-munity, as What Up It's Your Boy called it. How do you get into being a Wah? Is that a decision? Are you born a Wah? Is the mustache a choice? I'm curious about all of this.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I mean, like, if you're born with a mustache, like I was, Wario was, Waluigi was, Weech was,
What was that last one?
Weech. Why-each.
Who is that a Wah of?
She's a fucking princess, dude. Princess Wah-each.
Oh, of Peach. Why didn't they keep the P in there?
Look, part of the Wah-munity is that, it kind of would have sounded worse if you kept the P in there. I think it sounded like a slur a little bit, so...
Oh, Wah-peach. Okay, so let's bleep that. Wah-peach is a slur. So keep that out of the chat. It's Wah-each. We're learning every day, and all we can do is apologize. Korean Stallion thinks Wahtoad might be scamming us. What's the scam? I'm not scam.
What does that even mean? My scam is that, I think the scam would be not paying into my new side hustle, which is dry toilet paper. If you guys go to drytoiletpaper.dry, check it out. It's not a scam.
So there's no scam here, all right? You just go to drytoiletpaper.dry and you buy some toilet paper. It's fine. Okay, we're back into a mini game. Shy Guy Says. I don't relate to shy guys. I'm not very shy. The shy guy will raise a flag, so just raise the same color flag. It's simple, right? The game continues when only one remains. A raises a red flag. B raises a white flag. Oh, I said that wrong. But anyway. A white, B red. Okay. Damn it. No. Okay. This is so stupid. This is stupid. I didn't know if it was my left or their left.
It's classic Shy Guy.
Korean Stallion is saying that your website asked for his credit card before he ordered any, or they. Sorry, Korean Stallion. Is that a mistake, or they just have to put their credit card in? That makes sense to me.
Libra, we gotta verify that you're not gonna scam us. You know what I mean? So Korean Stallion, I think I gotta learn to trust you before I send you my good product.
Yes. So everybody out there, the worst thing happening right now is people are going to big corporate websites and scamming them. So the corporations have to make sure that they're not going to get scabbed. It's obvious.
It's terrible. We need more protections for corporations.
I'm with you on this one, Wahtoad. Now, in this world, you've obviously suggested a lot of stuff to the game. Is there anything you suggested that they used?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, were you?
Do you want to know? Or do you want to guess?
No, just a yes or no question.
Okay.
Unless there's something you wanted to tell us about. But for me, it's just a yes or no.
You know, see that block that everybody's hitting?
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah. Kind of my idea.
This big mean guy, or the block with the numbers?
Oh no, not the not the thwomp. The thing with the numbers.
Okay, that's you.
Yeah, that's all me. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
You wouldn't have it without me, and then they kick me off the game. I'm not even in the credits.
Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. I as someone who I can relate, we're all getting pushed aside for our hard work. Now, everybody out there, do I go left or right? Do I go through Big Head? I really don't remember where the star is on the map. Left or right? Oh, I see the star. I go through this big guy. Okay. There we go. Magic prevents Womp from moving at night. So I can't even go. And now there's a ghost. Shall I steal coins or stars from a rival and give it? Well, I want a star. Should I decline? That would be the nice thing to do, right? But I deserve the coins. At the end of the day, I deserve the coins. So yeah, I'm going to take them. Who's got the most? Peach. Sorry, Peach. You've got a star. You got 15 coins. I'm 6? How am I doing so bad?
It's crazy, dude. I think you're so good at everything. It's like crazy. I think this is like rigged against you. Like if the version of the game you were playing was the one I created, you would have been freaking winning.
That's freaking awesome. Now, Wahtoad, when we booked you, my booker said we could get Wario, we could get Waluigi, and I said Wahtoad is the guy because he's been through a lot, he's suffered, and that makes him stronger.
Thanks, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, a lot of people love Wario. A lot of people love when he spanks his little hairy ass in Mario Kart. And a lot of people love Waluigi and his, you know, freaking lanky arms. And I love those dudes, you know what I mean? I love those dudes, but they get a lot of the spotlight, you know? And I'm here, I think I'm just shorter and people kind of overlook me and stuff, you know? So, I appreciate it, you know? I appreciate it. I've been trying to...
By the end of this, because I think spanking his hairy ass, love it or hate it, it's memorable. Maybe we got to get you a thing you would do in Mario Kart. If we have suggestions in the chat or anything like that, I think that would be really nice and helpful.
Oh, I would love it. You know, I would love it. Anybody has any suggestions of what I can do, you know, as a little taunt or something, I'd appreciate it.
Wahtoad is a victim of cancel culture. Now, I got to talk to my intern real quick. My screen here is at 5% battery. So I'm afraid I'm going to lose the audio and the Twitch stream, but I am plugged into audio with the same thing that I'm plugged in to battery. So I have no idea what to do. I may fully lose Wahtoad at some point. But anyway, we're going to get into this mini game and see what happens. But I think we'll be all right. We had to pay 10 coins to play. We got pay to play in the kingdom, obviously. For your parking is pay to play, even at your house. Food is pay to play. Our library is pay to play.
Water, drinking fountains.
The drinking fountains, thank you.
Yeah, breathing air. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Before this mini game, we're going to pause the stream for 3 minutes. Now, this is because we're getting the impression that a lot of people in the chat didn't clear themselves out before the stream. So let me give you 3 minutes, everyone, to clear yourselves out. We'll go to our little screen, and we'll come right back to this mini game to raking them in. Wahtoad, stick around.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. So clear out, everybody. Okay, check. 1, 2, mic check 1, 2. What is this? Hello. Everybody hear me?
What's that, King? We back.
All right, Wahtoad, we back. My mouth, I'm talking, but is my mouth moving?
No, I think your jaw's wired shut.
Yeah, my jaw, I'm through the wire right now.
Oh, there you go.
There's briefly moving, and then I'm not. Are we hearing me back right now? Are we hearing me in the chat, or am I muted? Korean Stallion, I need you on this one.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
All right. Okay, so, let's see.
Oh. Where'd you go, my king?
I'm talking to my intern right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, you know.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, there's sorting stuff out. Talk about dry toilet paper got dry, you know. If you got your credit card, you know, even a backup card, there's a lot of good. If you have a dry ass, check out my site.
Thank you so much for that. Not only, segueing between time and stretching for me, but also giving people a wonderful new technology. We're so happy you all out there are cleaned out. Arsenal Roy 2K, like a Scientologist, I'm going clear. We're thinking of bringing Scientology into the Evergreen Kingdom. We're getting a lot of emails from them. Very direct, curt, scary emails, but I had a nice long handshake with Tom Cruise, big firm handshake with Tom Cruise. So I'm hoping we're going places together. I'm going to get right into raking them in here. So I don't want to practice, I just want to play. I am 0 for 2 on mini games, folks, so I need your help out there. Please root for me, talk about how good I am. And why aren't these mushrooms going into the... I'm in practice. Here. It's not even real. Criminy.
No, where's it, dude? No, where's it, dude?
All right. Let me try again. What up, is your boy is cleaned out. How tall is Tom Cruise compared to Mario with no super mushroom? Great question, Ernest Citizen. Tom Cruise is about to Mario's mustache. So what is that? That's like 2'8", I would say. All right, I hope this is the real version. That last one was bad.
There we go. All right. Yeah. Just gotta grab all of those little heads. You know, those are severed heads of people I know. Pretty fucked up. You know, I tried to cut this out. Oh, an Arsenal Roy, I would love that. There we go.
Check, check. Check, check. Can you hear me, Wahtoad? Wahtoad, can you hear me? Check, check. Check, check. Can you hear me out there? I need Korean Stallion and everyone else to chime in. All right, King. All right. I need to apologize for something. I lobbied very hard for every piece of technology to only have one input. So that something like an iPad would just have the one USB-C, and it would change every 1 year what plugs into it, and that there would be no way to plug headphones into an iPad at the same time as a charger. I thought it was genius. I am now finding out that it's incredibly unproductive, difficult, frustrating. My intern has hung himself on wires, but we got a new intern in, and hopefully this one, doesn't unalive himself. And he's like alive. He's just not in this mortal coil anymore. EU needs to regulate this stuff. Urda Citizen, I think we're going to have to. I'm pretty anti-regulation, but I think we're going to have to. Now, Wahtoad, thank you for your patience.
Yeah, dude. It gave me a second to go back and clear out. I had a 6th coffee and, just make sure I'm nice and clear in the colon area,
Wonderful, wonderful. Coffee is the best way to clear out. And that is dryass-toiletpaper.dry. Now I'm playing the game here. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Probably not hit Bowser because he stinks. And I hit Bowser. What the F? No, it happened again. All right, sorry. There we go. Who's that? Why is everyone hurting my head? What am I supposed to get here?
It's rigged, dude.
Toads.
It's rigged against the corporations and the rich like you.
It's totally rigged. Okay. I'm up to 2. All right, I have to get the toads. So there's a rhythm to it. It's a toad and a 1 and a 2. It's a toad. Who's that? Not a toad. So that rhythm didn't work. It's a 1 and a 2 and a toad. Okay, that was a Granacho. Okay, this sucks. This game is so stupid. Wahtoad, I'm with you. Everything you would have done to make this game better would have helped, because it's very bad right now.
It's crazy. It feels like they're just, glorifying the toads. The toad is the good thing. The Bowser's the bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's messed up.
It's absolutely messed up. I don't want to be political on these streams, but if you're not being political, you're being closed-minded with the way that these things are happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta... Look, it's about pulling yourself up by your no-diaper straps, and it's about living your own, Mushroom Kingdom dream, or, wherever you're from, I forget.
The Evergreen Kingdom. Yeah, Mushroom Kingdom is here. Now, I have a question now if we're still going into the Wah lore. Are you related to Toad, or are you related to the Wahs? Like, is Wario your cousin, or is Toad your cousin? Is Waluigi your cousin, or is Toad your cousin?
Dude, this is honestly a very sensitive and incredible question of you to ask, because I am on a cousin quest. I don't know what lineage I come from, and part of me thinks that I must come from both sides, It's like I am Italian and I am Jewish. They call me a pizza bagel. I am a Toad and I am a Wario, you know what I mean? So, what does that mean? Is my ass dry or is it perfectly moist because of the bidet I use,
That is a really powerful question. And what I love about what we can do with this kind of talk show format is we can educate. And what I'm learning now is that Wahtoad is a Jewish Italian looking for his other heritage and his cousins. And everybody out there, I think, takes for granted that they have cousins. I've been talking, and I think this is a memory game. So I'm going to pause really quick so I can watch this
You're
memory
fucked,
game.
dude. I'm so sorry you're fucked.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, you're going through a lot. Oh, it was just Wario doing the memory game. Now we're in a 4-player game. This doesn't feel
Wario,
like
the
a
only
party.
thing
It
he
feels
needs
like
to
we're at
remember
war.
is how often should I spank my hairy ass?
That's right. So back to the question. Can we get Wahtoad a little celebration? What do you like to do, Wahtoad? Beyond, of course, dry-ass toilet paper. A toad seems like a nice guy. He seems like he likes to get a nice non-caffeinated, non-alcoholic drink. What does Wahtoad do?
Dude, I am all about caffeine and alcohol and dairy. You know those crazy shakes they sell that's like, it's a freaking like, you know, tequila and vanilla ice cream and like freaking
Yeah.
coffee.
Where
Yeah,
you're at a
cold
bar
brew
and
poured
you're
on
like,
top.
I don't know if I want alcohol or a big milkshake. And they're like, oh, don't worry. We put something very aggressively flavored into a sweet dairy drink. And you're like, awesome.
Yeah, I want diarrhea. Unlike everybody else, you know, I want diarrhea. I want to clear out.
I just
So-
want some diarrhea.
God, I love it in my ass. Give it to me, Casey. I love it more than grass. I love vices. I guess I'm all about the vices, dude.
So vices. All right.
Yeah.
So some sort of celebration that's about vices. In the chat, we had the question, is there a Wah Peach? Arsenal Roy 2K. We found out Wah Peach is offensive. It's Waich, is how you pronounce it. India Rub,
Waich.
is there a Mr. Waich? That's a great question. Is Waich with somebody right now, Wahtoad?
I'll be honest. I think she is currently single. You know, I think she was in a really, really long-term relationship with Yoshi. And I think she just wasn't into the egg shit, you know. So I think she's currently single. I think she's kind of on a bit of like a solo journey. So I don't know if she's looking for anything like long-term, but yeah, I think she's looking to fuck around a little bit.
Okay, that's great news. It sounds like she didn't want kids with Yoshi, eggs, and or at all. And that's a very, by the way, if you don't want kids, that's a great choice. That's something I'm kind of arguing about with Queen Conifer, is I don't want them, and she does. So
I
we'll
thought
see
you
what
were
happens.
trying and it was just because you had like bad semen or something.
No, the semen's bad because I don't want them, probably. It's nothing wrong inherently with me, is all I'm trying to say. Now, we're in the Mecha Marathon mini game here. A and B repeatedly to wind up. And I think we're going 20 rounds. How many rounds have we done? 3? So I got to speed this up. Let's see. So I've got to wind
Yeah, this game
guy
is the
up.
longest game in history, even when it's short.
Yeah, you really have to carve out an evening to have a party. But I'm winding up, baby. I'm winding up, baby. This guy's good. Why isn't he turning? Why? Turn it. Turn it. I'm pushing the buttons. Turn it. This is ridiculous.
These guys are freaks. Even if you are winding them up, they're like serial killers. Look at those masks.
Look at those
they're
masks.
freaks.
Now, this is an
Soulless
interesting
eyes.
horror movie. Shy Guy coming for you. He gets wound up. By the way, they're still going. I died like 3 yards in. They're still going.
Dude, you are so good though. It's like the game that's messing you up.
And a lot of people are going to call you sycophantic for this, but it's just the truth. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, Wario won. What a surprise. Who's playing who? I'm playing alone, John Hex plays. I'm just playing... but I'm playing as Donkey Kong, because he was the most caked up of the characters out there. If you want diarrhea, try Chipotle. Great ad from Arsenal Roy 2K. Maybe a Chipotle employee. If you want diarrhea, try Chipotle. Is cranking it one of Wahtoad's vices? By it, I mean to wind up Shy Guy, by the way.
That is a great question, and to cranking it is one of my vices, and it is, in fact, yeah, a wind-up Shy Guy. I can't help it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be doing work, and then I'm like, oh, that Shy Guy's in the corner. I gotta freaking crank the little metal wind-up toy thing shoved in its back.
I totally hear you. When I'm cranking up wind up Shy Guy, it's because I don't really need to crank it up. It's that I'm anxious or trying to distract myself, and I end up just cranking my wind up Shy Guy instead.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But look, I'm not trying to be crank negative, I'm Shy Guy positive, dude. There's nothing wrong with cranking it, but look introspective. Be introspective about why you're cranking, like good old KC.
Here's my list of cranking.
Did you catch that map, by the way? Did it explain everything to you?
Yeah, I got everything when I looked at that map.
It was very clear, easy to see.
I understand everything going on when I look at this. You need to be damn Ferdinand Magellan to understand what this map is saying. But anyway, if I was just going to rank my cranks, I would say Shy Guy number 1, High Voltage number 2, Crank 2 High Voltage. Yankers I would put at the bottom of the list. That's probably my least favorite crank.
Cranky Kong, dude. Cranky Kong rules.
Cranky Kong. Who's that? I don't even know about him.
Oh, he is an old asshole, and he's great, man. He's great. He hangs out with your kicked up buddy that you're playing. I think he's his grandpa
Cranky
or something.
And Donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey. All right, let's see. I'm going to go through the wall here. Magic prevents... Oh, and now I'm losing coins. I have 0 stars and 4 coins. This is a nightmare of a game. Ho wants to know how your throat is, Wahtoad. This is a normal question for someone with a beautiful voice. It is a normal question.
Oh my god. So, first of all, thank you. My voice feels great. It's not at all, gonna be busted for a week after this. I talk out loud like this all the time. So it's pretty good. I got a little something called Entertainer's Secret Throat Relief that I can just kind of spray like a banaka in the back of my throat, and kind of keeps me moist, much like a bidet for the throat.
A bidet for the throat. What a good ad for your banaka.
Yeah. Entertainer's Secret. Real product.
Entertainer's Secret. It's like a bidet for the throat.
Yeah, they didn't take, again, I was involved in the creation of Entertainer's Secret Throat Relief, which a lot of voice actors and singers use, if they're doing some heavy grunts in a video game or something, and you want to kind of make sure you can push through, but they didn't want like a bidet for the throat on the bottle for some reason.
Nobody listens to you. That's the theme I'm getting here, is you've got these brilliant ideas, and nobody's listening to you. Now, I'm in a mini game, and they have paired the 3 men against Peach. I think that's offensive, but I also think, as a feminist, she can handle herself. So, we can go full whole hog on this and not worry about it.
I love that I cannot suss out your politics, dude. I just do not understand them.
It's the new and improved
Pro corporation, I thought you were going to be sexist as hell, but then you're a feminist, dude. But then are you, kind of pretending to be a feminist? Are you, white knighting it?
No,
dude, I love you.
I am a white knight. It's not white knighting it. I just do good things all the time. That's, because I'm just thoughtful. You know what I mean? You need your rulers to constantly be thinking of how they're being perceived by everybody. Mr. Charlie Toad ASO says #KC feminist. I'd love to see that trending. No pressure, but everybody, please, you have to say that. All right, so the crane game, I got to drop all my stuffed rivals down the pipe to win. Let's see if I can do this.
Stuffed? Jesus.
Get stuffed.
Get stuffed, dude.
Okay, so... everybody's kind of... What is going on here? Am I doing this? What is going on?
They're kind of horrifying. They look like... It looks bad.
Yeah, they're like... It's like they've been drugged and they're stuck little babies.
Yeah, I guess they're supposed to be plush versions of them, but it's the most horrifying version of it. And I kind of tried to tell them don't do this in the game, but they fired me right after that.
Wahtoad, you're nothing but good ideas. The moon here, it's so scary to imagine just being stuffed on the moon like this. Just in space alone.
Where do you want to get stuffed?
I guess if I had a choice... Uranus?
Yeah, dude. Sick.
Hey,
sick as hell.
You set him up, I knock him down, baby.
That's right. Miyamoto
Oh,
would never.
I was supposed to
Whoever that
wiggle
is.
free. Damn it. Okay. Arsenal Roy, hashtag big boss feminist. I think that is a very nice. You got to be a little aggressive with your feminism. Big boss. Like the big boss man, but feminist. Well, we're going to be losing Wahtoad soon, so I want to open up to a Q&A in the chat for Wahtoad. We've already learned about his wonderful mustache, his search for his cousins and his background, his dry-ass toilet paper dry. But if you've got any questions for Wahtoad, let us know. John Hex Plays says Wahtoad should be in Mario Pickleball. Wahtoad, what do you think about that?
I would love that. You know, all the elderly Mario characters and me playing pickleball.
Yeah, it would be you. Who are the older Mario characters?
I guess, well, Cranky's there, obviously.
Cranky Kong.
And then all the other classic old Mario characters.
This old turtle guy I just talked to could be there. What's his name?
This? Magic Koopa?
Magic Koopa. Gosh, you know this world so well.
Well, you know, I spent years of my life developing these, you know, worlds with these people, and then they freaking fired me and didn't put me in the credits.
I think... we've got some questions here. Yummy Jackal Meat wants to know, Wahtoad, who is your favorite Spice Girl?
Oh my god, it's Baby, obviously.
Baby, obviously.
It's Baby, you know? She's the baby, gotta love her.
Oh, she's the baby, gotta love her. Wahtoad, you do look and sound like the baby from Dinosaurs. Is that why you like Baby Spice?
You know, I never put it together, but maybe I'm related to that, you know, Henson Creature Shop creation.
Now, new question, Arsenal Roy 2K. As a mushroom fungi person, any thoughts on the monsters from The Last of Us?
Okay. Thank you so much, because this is something that I have been talking about online, and it hasn't really been getting traction, but I feel like, much like toads are kind of exalted in the Mario universe, for some reason, these cordyceps mushroom people from The Last of Us are, like, painted as the villains. Like, we're watching this little girl, you know, and her fucking, you know, like, stand-in dad fighting them, and it's like, no, dude, like, they're killing all of my brethren. Like, look, it's just biological. They're controlling the brains of humans because that's what they're supposed to do. It's not like they're trying to be bad. There is no evil in nature. Thank you.
It's a really powerful answer, and I love to learn. I feel like sometimes creators get lazy, and it's just a lazy thing to be like, mushrooms are evil. You know, let's be a little more rich with our choices there. Mushrooms can control our minds for good. We wouldn't have the Grateful Dead.
Maybe it'll help write a script. Mushrooms are like the new AI, dude, and AI rules. It's better than human art.
Okay, so let's rate that. AI art, number 1. Human art, number 2. Kids art from school, number 3, that you hang on the fridge. Not humans.
Let's rate that?
I don't know. I was just doing a list. Little Hod wants to know, hey, Wahtoad, are you in a vest, no shirt, all year round?
You know it, buddy. No diaper, full vest, no shirt. My nips are just too wide to be seen.
Which is the bumper sticker on the back of your Mario Kart.
Yeah, which is my ass, because I have no cart, and I just run around the track.
So you have a bumper sticker on your ass, is essentially what you
Yeah.
said.
Makes it hard to shit.
John Hex Plays wants to know, does Wahtoad get coins when he hits a brick or just a hurt hand? Oh.
Does Wahtoad get coins when he hits a brick or just a hurt hand?
Yeah, you know when you jump up and punch those bricks and things come out?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was like slang for something, like hitting a brick, you know? Like, I've heard of shitting a brick, but yeah, you know, I've broken all of my fingers a lot jumping up into those things. It's like, that's why Mario is honestly, and I don't mean to give props to, like, you know, the Tom Cruise of our world or whatever, but like, there's a reason he's, you know, he's like video games, like, beloved celebrity is that he doesn't break his fingers when he jumps up into blocks.
That's the number. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I was going to finally win a mini game, and Luigi got me, and I got some coins, but that was frustrating. Korean Stallion, audio is great. Thank you, Korean Stallion. Earnest Citizen, if mushrooms are called Toad in the Mushroom Kingdom, what do they call big frogs? That's a good question.
Wow.
Battle
if mushrooms
toads.
are called Toad, and yeah.
Is it Battletoads?
Battletoads. Yeah, dude, that's what it is.
What up? It's your boy Wahtoad. You're a shroom of many vices. Are there any that you stay away from?
Any vices I stay away from?
Miami Vice.
Yeah, Miami Vice. Well, I do love the Stunt Spectacular from the 1980s at Universal Studios Hollywood. I think the only vice I really stay away from is like love, dude, because like everybody's all about it, and I'm like, you can really get wrapped up into something and somebody, and like you got to be your own person, and like you're only gonna get hurt again, you know. And it's not coming from somebody who's never had a meaningful relationship with somebody, okay?
Wow, Wahtoad. I think love being a vice is a very interesting take on it. And as I see everybody around me in love, I do go, it's an addiction, you know?
Yeah.
If you love somebody, you have to spend a lot of time with it. Other parts of
also
your
let 'em
life get less
go?
attention. What did you say?
I said also let them go. It's like you gotta spend time with them, you gotta nurture it, but also love is letting someone go. And it's like, well, it doesn't even make sense. You know, like Plato said love is a serious mental disorder.
Plato said that?
Plato frickin' said that, dude. I'll tell you what, when I learned that in high school, it was my away message. I was very cool.
I bet that had everybody thinking you were deep and serious.
Oh, yeah, everybody was like, dude,
No.
this Sopranos quote, this Plato quote, you're cool. You're cool. We want to talk to you more.
Wahtoad, what up? It's your boy. Thinks you're being deep, but Little Hyde thinks you need to let yourself get hurt. So I want to let you go with that kind of, maybe your your evil, comes from your inability to let yourself get hurt. And maybe you could be in these games if you would open up to people a little more.
Oh, my God. KC, Little Hyde. Whoa, you just broke my brain. Like, I need to be vulnerable. I need to be vulnerable. Thank you. Thank you.
Wahtoad, I loved having you here. You have so much information about this world, and we had so many technical difficulties we didn't get to dig in. So I think we're going to have you back in the future, because I relate to you. You're disrespected in this world.
Thank you.
But Wahtoad, we're going to let you go. Obviously, we've got dryass-toiletpaper.dry. We've got the actor's friend. What was that called? The bidet of the mouth?
Oh yeah, Entertainer's Secret. You can actually, you can look it up. It's a real thing. They just didn't use my slogan that it's a bidet for your throat. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to plug?
You know, I've been watching a lot of Huell Hauser, so check it out on PBS, YouTube. He's a pretty sick dude, you know. So check that out. Check out the toilet paper if you got dry ass. Check out the throat stuff if you want a wet throat.
Okay, and I'll
love
also
each other. You know what I mean? Love each other and praise corporations.
I know that you're a fan of Batman the Animated Podcast, the podcast Nature Talks to Itself. Infinity Train, the forthcoming Among Us show.
Yeah, I know a dude who wrote for that, whose throat is fucking busted.
Well, I hope he doesn't have to do any voices for anything coming up. But Wahtoad, Cockroach, bless you. Thanks for being here. And everybody, keep an eye on Wahtoad and at Justin Michael out there in the world. Have a good one, Wahtoad.
Thank you. Cock bless you.
It's Cockroach bless you, but Cock bless you for short.
Cock bless your dick.
Tax the poor, praise corporations, and cooperations from Korean Stallion. A few California's Gold fans in the chat. So, chat, we did not make it through this Mario Party world, but it was a rigged game. Do we agree? Let me know in the chat. Korean Stallion, you were doing good with the audio check-ins for a while. We lost you in a bit. I wish someone would have taken up that, but I appreciate the time you did spend here. we're going to keep working on these technical difficulties, and we're going to keep doing these streams with some exciting guests from the world of gaming. Now, my final thoughts on the Mario Party world, specifically Horrorland. It's impossible to get around. I want to conquer this, and I just can't figure my way around. And obviously, they know me there, so they're trying to screw me. There's a little bit of classism, a little bit of cockroach hate, so we're going to have to figure that out. Earnest Citizen says, more rigged than the Super Bowl. Celyaho agrees, absolutely rigged. The Super Bowl, it was rigged. That should have been 4 hours of celebrities hawking products. And instead, they interrupt it with this football game. They interrupt it with this hip-hop concert. And not to mention old guys talking about the football game. Let me see the cast of Schitt's Creek telling me where to live and what to buy. Let me see the cast of True Detective telling me where to live and what to buy. I trust these old white men. Help me out. All right, folks. That's my thoughts on this world. Now, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank our patrons. And make sure to go to our Patreon, patreon.com/BossBugKC. I'm BossBugKC everywhere. We're going to pull up those credits. If you join the Patreon, you get little thank yous in the credits for everybody out here. So take a look at that. Celyaho says, not spooky enough. The real terror was a psychological torment of waiting in suspense. You're right. John Hex Plays says, which True Detective cast? Oh, season 1. Thank you. But they're referenced in season 4. Eduardo Django, dang, I missed it. Just got on. Well, you can watch the stream later. We'll be right here, and we'll be in future streams. There's plenty more to come. Bye, Mr. H. And make sure to thank your bus driver and clean your colon on the way out.